Good morning. This video is for adults, parents, and just regular folks. And just want to check in, just like I do with kids, invite you to notice in the midst of whatever's happening. Maybe it's scrambling to take care of people every minute if you're home with people who are depending on you, or if you're out at work with people who are depending on you. Maybe it's boredom. Maybe it's fear about financial security. Whatever's happening, what's it like right now for you? Stop and sense the inner, what I talk about with kids is weather. What's it like? What's the weather inside you? How's your body right now? Just notice. Direct your awareness inside. Let's do a little practice. If you want a longer one, just pause along the way and keep going, and then I'll talk a little bit at the end about stuff. But settle into your body. Let yourself sit upright. And also relax and feel how you can be both at once. You can be upright and relaxed. Turn your awareness inward and take a few breaths. And see if you can let your mind and your whole being focus on how it feels to breathe. Just simply noticing the sensation. Let yourself let go of control of the breath. See if you can let the breath happen without controlling it. We all can, but it's not what we're used to. As you do it, it puts you into the role of just a curious observer. Just for now. Feeling how your breath feels in your body, maybe in your belly, your chest, your nose, wherever it's interesting. Without controlling it. And each time you feel yourself come back to trying to control it, if you do, just notice and let it go again. It's like the breath is leading and you're following. And let yourself be curious about what happens when you allow the breath to lead. And that practice of staying attentive to it without controlling it. And maybe falling in and controlling or losing track of attention. Just coming back again and again to this balance. Aware and curious. And at the same time following the breath. Let yourself take 2 more breaths, or pause, but if you want now, take 2 more breaths, and on your second exhale, come back to regular attention. notice how you feel. Just notice what it's like opening your eyes if they were closed. And this practice is just a really powerful one. This can be the foundation of an entire life's meditation practice. And right now it can be so, easy would be the wrong word, right? It can be so instructive because control is something, in a lot of cases, we don't have a lot of. And so the part of us that seeks to control, that wants to just make things work, is going to be coming out. If you're home with kids, it may be coming out like you just want to control what they're doing, how they're handling their schoolwork, how they're getting along with each other, or whether they're washing their dishes. All kinds of things, whether they're up in the morning. If you're home with a partner, it might be wanting to control how they speak to you, or whether they're doing what you think is right about work or cooking. If you're home mostly with yourself, it may take other forms, even if you're with people, but it may take forms of like, I just need this one thing. I just need to get, I need to buy this. I need to, whatever. It's not always clear that it's an expression of control until we slow down and look at it. But get curious about where control is trying to take things over. And you can bring this practice in, just observing without trying to control. So it might be, for me, I'll have this focus on, I just need this one thing. I need to go to the store and get whole wheat flour. That was last week. And I need to get just one warm sweatshirt. That's all I really need. And so it gets focused on that. And I could fall in and be like the lackey of my desire for control, just acting it out and letting it be in charge of me. Or I can allow my awareness to sit with it, be really curious about it, and observe, and allow awareness, my direct experience, to be the center. And sometimes that'll take me into, oh, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, no, I need to get on the computer. I need to go do the dishes. And just stopping. I'm just going to sit here and allow the breath to come and go. And be aware of, just like I can be aware of the breath, I can be aware of the impulses and the emotions and the wants. It might be strong. It might come up in the form of despair and fear about the world. It might feel really petty, like I need a sweatshirt. It might be everything in between. Just set aside some time just to observe that and allow it and stay present with curiosity. And then notice what happens. Sometimes the feelings shift a little bit and you're left with some deeper sense of knowing your direct experience right now. Okay, so there's a practice. And consider making control something you bring a lot of curiosity to. What am I trying to control? How would it be to step back a little bit? Could I have a little bit of space around this? And see how it goes. Thanks for sitting with me.